Awesome. So you are in the right place. This is the Encode Layer Hackathon starting launch event. Let me share my screen and kind of let everybody know here. So a little bit about the hackathon. It's going to be a 4-week hack, all dedicated online, virtual hackathon with various sponsors, amazing, great prizes, cool kind of workshops that will get you involved and get you learning and really producing within the ecosystem here at Encode. So a little bit about Encode Club. We like to call ourselves a Web3 educational community. We kind of train and scale developers to their needs in the industry. We work with the best protocols and change to deliver leading education. We're totally free, we're global, and we help anywhere from people trying to find jobs to raise funding for their project. This is a cool little article in TechCrunch showcasing our most recent kind of funding and how we're just training developers and minting them into Web3 killers. Our community is wide and ranging. We have over 20,000 developers nationwide that has gone through our programs in various parts of the world. What we specifically do, we educate through educational series. We put on boot camps, train them in maybe a specific skills like a Solidity or Rust, help you get recruitment in what your job, put projects through accelerators, and then most importantly, such as this event, we put on hackathons and really cool kind of challenges that go throughout the process. So firstly, welcome. We're going to have an amazing time here learning and building throughout these 4 weeks and really engaging with not only our community as well as the sponsors communities and kind of learning and engaging throughout. First, want to pass it over to AltLayer, our gold sponsor, with Junho to say a few words.
Thank you very much. So hello, I'm Junho, the head of product engineering over at AltLayer team. So at AltLayer team, we're actually building a ROP as a service model. So we believe that ROP shouldn't be a one-size-fits-all solution, but rather it should allow users to actually tailor a ROP to their specific need, be it DeFi, NFT, and so on. For example, for let's say GameFi or DeFi, projects may need, let's say, a very a very fast blockchain, for example, a very low block time. So we will be able to customize for that. And let's say for use cases like NFT projects, we have something more interesting is that we will be able to, let's say, customize the lifetime of a ROP. So let's say if your NFT min, let's say, lasts for, let's say, 1 day or 1 week, you can actually customize the lifetime of your ROP to be like 1 day, 1 week, or 1 month. And after that, you can tear down the rollup and roll up all the states back to L1 chain. So in this way, you are able to enjoy L2's block space, but at the same time, get back your NFT on the L1. So, and also basically you can just tear it down and you don't waste any resources. So if you take a look at our hacker pack, you'll notice that our challenge are centered around the creation of dApps or utility tooling for, let's say, a rollup that has a certain theme. For example, a theme such as GameFi, DeFi, or let's say NFT. So basically, a few examples that what we are actually looking for are dApps that can actually enrich a specific theme rollout. For example, let's say a composable in-game session wallet, social DeFi apps that can actually enhance the user experience in a specific rollout. And also, let's say, building a crypto native game. As you know, most crypto games nowadays are built logic off-chain. This is mainly due to limitations such as, let's say, the high gas fee and the long block latency. So we will be able to customize a rollup to cater to specific needs. For example, like we can build a rollup that has a fast block time, let's say under 1 second, and also make use of a very cheap gas token or a gas token that has 0 value. In this way, crypto games can actually become more crypto native and start moving their logic from off-chain to on-chain. And we are a growing ecosystem, and we have recently launched our first public DevNet a few weeks ago. You can start building on it immediately. You can actually visit devnet.altlayer.io. We'll make this link available on the Hacker Pack. All the best, and yeah, we look forward to your submission. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Junhao. Thanks, AltLayer, gold sponsor in the hackathon. Next, we have Boba, another gold sponsor. We'll head over to zkSync, another gold sponsor with us today. Annie, do you want to say a few words in the zkSync team?
I can go ahead.
Hey, I was going to say I actually have Esteban on the call.
Okay, Esteban.
Hello,
I'll
Amy.
pass it over to you.
Thank you very much. Great. So I'm Esteban, also known on Discord as Sisyphos. I'm the community manager for Matter Labs. Matter Labs is known for building zkSync. What is zkSync? For people that never heard about it, it's a layer 2 solution for Ethereum. We're in the mission to scale Ethereum security and values. And to do that, we use zero knowledge proofs. And we are proud to be the very first zero knowledge EVM on testnet. So what we are very excited to be here. For people that want to get support during the hackathon and build something about on zkSync, feel free to just head on our Discord, and we will be super happy to help you to debug your code and to guide you. In our task, we gave you like a bit of direction into building something that is related to account abstraction. I really invite you to read about account abstraction in the on internet or in different sources. Here, I'm just sharing with you in the chat, I think a very good explainer of why account abstraction is a game changer for crypto adoption. And we will be super happy to see any submissions that are related to that and built on zkSync.
Amazing. Thanks so much, Esteban. All right, we're passing over to Metis. I think we have Pavel or Chelsea on call. Do you want to tell us a little bit more?
Hi, everyone. My name is Pavel. I'm representing Metis today. I'm the former integrations lead and current co-founder and CEO of the DAC portal. Introducing the bounties for both Metis L2 and the DAC ecosystem. So I guess just to explain what Metis is, we are a layer 2 scaling solution built as originally as an optimistic rollup, now as a smart L2, currently the lowest costing layer 2 solution currently. And we're fully EVM equivalent, so any applications that can be built on Ethereum can also be built on Metis. And the bounty for L2 is essentially that you're building anything that goes on to anything that goes on and enhances the ecosystem. So anything that makes it easier to use, anything that makes it leveraging DeFi tools, any sort of idea that you can think of. Basically, this the best implementation. For the DAC track, this is more focused on collaboration, on the ability to enhance certain types of business processes. So, for example, anything that can enhance collaboration, make anything in the ecosystem basically easier to use and interact with. So this can be through multi-sigs, this can be through like HR processes, this can be through basically automation. So anything that can make collaboration easier in the Web3 space. So our team is available to ask questions, and yeah, thank you very much.
Thanks so much, Metis. Yeah, we do have, unfortunately, an internet issue with Alyssa and Boba. So when she's back on, we'll kind of go back to them, but we'll continue and kind of explain the next steps. What is the hackathon? All these amazing challenges that these sponsors are laying out in the hack to continue. So what is the Layer hack? So this is going to be a 4-week all online dedicated hack to learn and build projects on layer 2s and scaling solutions. So pretty unique. We haven't kind of done this one specific to kind of these layer 2s and scaling solutions. So this is truly your chance to, you know, learn another protocol, learn another platform, and truly build and scale and integrate blockchain in other ways. So you'll have unlimited support through this, through our sponsors, as well as our team through Encode. We have a dedicated, you know, Discord channel for this. We'll lay out the Discord servers for the various sponsors and continue to kind of showcase and grow and learn throughout the process. By the time you finish, you know, you might get some crazy cool prizes. And throughout, we are putting on amazing workshops. So if you don't know, hey, how do I build on one of these great sponsors or protocols or layer 2s, don't worry, we will have workshops to kind of lay that process out, understand kind of how to build, how to learn and engage throughout it. So how does that work? I kind of briefly mentioned it. You register today, you start looking at kind of the challenges, the things you might be interested in, go to the individual workshops, learn, upscale on your skills, and then kind of start building throughout that process, building on your own time. And then we all kind of submit here in 4 weeks, and then we will have this grand finale and kind of prize giving ceremony. We'll invite the individual finalists to kind of present live, showcase the work they've been working on, gauge some traction, you know, really, you know, throw that out to the world and kind of continue the process. So with that said, we'll kind of get right into the individual challenges that are going to happen throughout this. So we'll start with AltLayer challenge. It's going to be building on FlashLayer, as kind of Jun Hao said. They're looking for building a DApp on the FlashLayer, leveraging its ultra low transaction fees, fast block time, and finality. The submission should include the following: a smart contract component, a basic front end, and a back end component to run. So what are the prizes for this? We have first 5K in stable coins, second 3K in stable coins, and third 2,000. So a lot of prize pool for this one, big prizes. All the winners in this will also get a AltLayer OG badge NFT and kind of startup support for building within their ecosystem as they want to, you know, continue with these projects. Make sure you're getting as much support as you can and really walking you through kind of the ideation stage till kind of finally as a product. So next one, the Boba Network Challenge, best use case of hybrid compute. We're looking for a gaming DApp. It can be simple but fun, that is connected with WebB2 or Web2 and deployed on Boba Network and testnet. It needs to be incorporated within the DApp, otherwise the submission will not be considered. So you do have to use hybrid compute in order to be eligible for this prize. So just make sure you're kind of staying within the ramifications here. Winning prize will win a grand prize of $5,000. Next is the zkSync challenge. They're asking for developers to work with one of their features. Very cool feature, the zkSync version 2 account abstraction. They will reward the best and most creative users within this feature and giving away kind of total freedom. So it's a kind of an open-ended challenge. You can focus on, you know, specific things like social recovery, multi-calls, paymasters, or anything you want. Those are just kind of some examples. The total prize amount will be $3,000 for this, given to 3 of the top winners. They'll split it evenly within the 3 winners, so $1,000 each with that one. So, and now to the Metis challenge. So they actually have 2 challenges here. So kind of 2 different ones. We want to split it up and designate. So they got a L2 bounty, build innovative solutions to encourage collaboration, or current tools to kind of bridge the gap between Web 2 and Web 3 within the space. as well as they kind of have this DAO tooling challenge. Both of them are going to be $1,500, excuse me, $1,500 in prize money for each of them. This bounty, more specifically, they're looking, for you to build kind of resource planning or DAO tooling on the infrastructure for, their DAC. So that's their kind of decentralized DAO governance product that you'll learn more about when going to kind of the workshops and learning more about kind of DACs in their hacker pack. Will have a bunch of resources for you to go about and kind of look into this. Another cool bonus with this one is you can be considered for contract or even salaried work with their DAC team on this as well. Awesome. So kind of what are the opportunities afterwards? Kind of what happens? You go through the 4 weeks, you learn, you build, you go to workshops. First and importantly, you take these new skills that you learned and now you're able to kind of learn and compound your learning. So maybe you have layer ones in your tool shed, and then now this is even more, skill set, and you can build and engage on more projects. You become an ambassador for Encode, as well as AltLayer, Metis, zkSync, Boba, and truly engage in their community. So it's opening the door to various developer communities that are all like-minded, like yourselves, joining this, wanting to learn, wanting to build, and even getting hired in blockchain or kind of getting your project funded. As a lot of these sponsors are really trying to engage you past this stage. And, as kind of we've seen in the challenges, you have opportunities to continue the project or even kind of come on for some employment opportunities. Resources, we have a big range of resources. The Hacker Pack that's been mentioned a few times today. What is that? That is just kind of a Notion page, a pack of all the, information resources that you need to be successful in this hackathon. It will highlight the workshops. It will highlight the individual challenges, their prizes. It will highlight how to register. It will highlight how to submit. It will highlight each specific sponsor, their resources, how to join their Discord, etc. We have our Discord, most importantly, to join. That will give us, direct communication to you guys to give you updates throughout the process, understanding kind of the workshops that are happening next, as well as kind of updates throughout one-on-one sessions with me. So that's where we really give the most support. So I will be the program manager on this, and I will meet with you guys periodically one-on-one, understand what you're building, what your pain points are, help you out, point you in the right direction with questions. Maybe you're having trouble shooting errors, I can kind of help you throughout that process and kind of point you in the right direction. Those are big. That kind of sets us apart here at Encode Club and our hackathons, is truly that one-on-one support and exposure to our team and kind of walking you through the process. Look out for all of our Medium articles on the hack. That's where a bulk of the information will be, as well as our website. So if you're looking, hey, what were the challenges? We'll post them again on, our Medium in the write-up, as well as within kind of our website. Those will be the big bulk. All of our events upcoming will be on Eventbrite. Stay tuned, as well as each event will be on YouTube. So look out for that as well. And then we have technical support, not only in our Discord, but we'll showcase you to kind of the individual Discords, as kind of our sponsors were saying, please join. We'll give you kind of some technical support there as well. So those are all great places to learn. But let's see, a few more things, and we'll open it up to questions and such. Submission due date is Sunday, the 13th of November. So with that, it's fully at the end of 4 weeks. We'll ask for the code base and kind of a video of your project, maximum of kind of 3 minutes, showcasing, demoing kind of your full functionality of the project. If it does really help us with the evaluation. If you have a link to an online demo or presentation, if you have any technical papers, please submit, as it helps us kind of evaluate throughout the process. And then kind of frequently asked questions that we have here. Just want to go over them, as you know, they do come around, and kind of who can participate, who can engage, etc. So who can take part? Anyone, no matter what your skill level is. If you're just learning blockchain for the first time, or you've built one before, this is the environment to do so. As we have various workshops, we start from scratch. We really try to engage you guys, train you, so then you're able to be successful and build something that is actually fully functional by the 4 weeks. You don't need a team. You can totally build solo, but if you would like to form team, already have one, that's totally fine. If you're looking to engage and find teammates, that is what our Discord is for. We have a specific channel for introductions and finding teammates. I can help show you that or facilitate that. Please let me know. You can ping me. As I said, there will be technical support from our sponsors as well as the Encode team during this hackathon. Everything will be announced kind of on our Discord, so make sure to kind of keep an eye out for that. And then we'll kind of give updates through these workshops that come on periodically throughout the 4 weeks, as the bulk of them will happen here in the first 2. Can you enter an existing project? Yes, you can. So if you kind of touched around with L2s and, you know, tried it out before now, and you're ready to really engage, add a feature, continue the project, this is a platform to kind of do that and really expand. You own completely everything you build. You're the sole owner. Whilst doing a submission, we have no rights kind of over that. And we really encourage you to do multiple challenges. So if there's a way where you can kind of integrate different kind of scaling solutions or layer 2s within this, and work on that, we highly encourage it. It's a fun way to kind of expand and really use a bunch of tools throughout it. Everything will be recorded and is up on YouTube. Mentorship, like I said before, is truly kind of what sets us apart. These one-on-one sessions with me, you know, if it's from the ideation stage, hey, Steve, does this look right? Is my idea feasible? You know, can I develop it in the scope of 4 weeks? You know, all that advice, or, you know, looking at a feature, getting advice on your front end, all that throughout the process, very unique to us. And I'm very happy to engage with you guys and really kind of go throughout that process. And then here, finally, what is next? So first off, I will show you guys this as well. Join the Discord. Once you're in our server, there'll be a way to go to Hack Access channel. You click on that channel, and then there's kind of like a little star emoji. If you click on that one, it'll give you access to the private channel for the Layer hack. This is exclusive to everybody who is interested in the Layer hack. You'll only get the notifications if you kind of click on it, and then you can engage with teammates there. You can introduce yourself. That's where we'll post resources. We'll post kind of the upcoming next programs, make announcements. Next, join our next workshop. So on Wednesday, we have our next workshop. After this slide, I'll showcase all of them. That one will be, you know, pretty important to continue your learning. We'll have actually a bunch of workshops here to showcase and then start building. So a little bit more about the workshops here in their time. So like I said, on Wednesday at 5:30. So this is important to note. Most all of our workshops usually start at 5:30 UK time, or GMT +1, as it's been standard. But we have a few of these that will start at 4 p.m., just an hour and a half early. So I know some users might be used to the same time slot. Just want to, you know, highlight, hey, please look at the timing so you have it right. Sign up on Eventbrite to make sure it's kind of in your calendar and ready to go. But this Wednesday, we will have building on Metis, layer 2s, and for layer 3. So if you want to learn more about Metis, please go to that workshop here Wednesday. at 5:30. The next day following on Thursday, why FlashLayer and what AltLayer look for in hack submissions. So we'll introduce you to FlashLayer and then kind of what they're looking for. So please show up to that one. That will be very important to kind of go about looking into ideas and looking into what to build with the AltLayer kind of challenge. And then the following week, they will have another workshop, roll up as a service and why it matters to the next gen of dApps. Please look out for that one as well. And then we'll go into how to make your hackathon great with the zkSync. Great workshop with the zkSync. They have a second one on the 27th as well with a technical deep dive. So if you're interested in zkSync, highlight those on your calendar, the 25th and 27th. And then 27th at 4, just before that one, understanding hybrid compute with Boba. Please join that one, as that will be important with going about the challenge. So that's the general schedule. Everything will be in Eventbrite as well and kind of posted later, but let us know if there's any questions.
How to find a teammate?
How to find a teammate? Yeah, great question. So to do that, I would suggest joining our Discord first, joining that specific hackathon private, channel, and then within it, there's a forum of find teammates. Tell us a little bit about yourself, your skill set, what you're looking for. Maybe you have an idea already or a specific challenge you're trying to tackle. That way it will line people up with, hey, I'm interested in that same thing, would love to join you. And if that doesn't work, reach out to me personally one-on-one. I can kind of help facilitate that process. Here, let me grab this photo out. A few people have kind of their camera on now. Smile a little bit and I'll continue to answer your questions. Sorry, kind of doing that backwards. I apologize, but everybody put their beautiful faces on, so I wanted to make sure I captured that moment while we had it. Awesome. Let's see. I think we had a couple. Our workshops as well going to be recorded and shared in this series. Yes, all workshops will be recorded, posted to our YouTube, shared kind of as a medium recap. So you'll be able to go back, view those slides, view that information if you have to miss.
1 second. I think Alisa is back online because Alisa just pinged. Alisa, are you there?
Yes, sorry, I was having technical difficulties earlier. Just wanted to quickly highlight Boba. I think you guys kind of briefly went over it earlier, but again, sorry I missed that. We are a blockchain layer 2 scaling solution on Ethereum. Just to kind of give a quick bio, our technology, hybrid compute, is bringing the power of Web 2 on chain with smarter smart contracts that allow developers and creators to leverage off-chain compute and real world data to offer an enriched experience unlike anything else on the market today. Thank you for putting our links down below. Also just wanted to say, would be great for anyone who wants to attend our workshop next week. We'll be going over hybrid compute and our technology. So looking forward to seeing you all there. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Alyssa. Appreciate it. We posted a few links to learn more about Boba Network in the chat, and then yes, highlight kind of that workshop next week. As I said, that will be the 27th at 4 p.m. Understanding hybrid compute. Awesome. If there's no last questions, thanks everybody for joining. Had a great kickoff event. Don't hesitate to reach out to me on Discord if you have individual questions, as well as all the great resources we have for you guys. We'll see you soon and see you at the next workshop on Wednesday. Have a great rest of your day. Bye, everyone.